On Life in the Park, a new covered multi-use sports and community facility is coming to the park. MnDot will hold an open house on upcoming Highway 100 construction. HealthPartners Park Nicollet Methodist Hospital ranks in the nation's top 100. These stories and more on Life in the Park.
Welcome to this week's edition of Life in the Park. I'm Scott Smith. In our cover story, the Rec Center is installing new refrigeration units for its 2 existing ice sheets, and plans are underway for a new covered multi-use sports and community facility adjacent to the Rec Center. That's coming up, but first, here's the latest news and events in the park. 4 Minnesota hospitals are being recognized for their high performance and ability to improve outcomes. Truven Health Analytics, an independent organization that ranks hospitals using public health data, said HealthPartners Park Nicollet Methodist in St. Louis Park made the rankings of nation's 100 top hospitals. Hospitals cannot apply or pay to be on the list and are awarded based on patient care, operational efficiency, financial stability, and patient perception of care. Hospitals are scored in categories to compare them to other institutions of similar size and teaching status. CentraCare Health's St. Cloud Hospital in St. Cloud, Alina Health's Mercy Hospital in Coon Rapids, and Fairview's Northland Medical Center in Princeton also made the rankings. STEP's annual Empty Bowls event was held at Westwood Lutheran Church on Thursday, March 10th. The event was an opportunity for all ages in our community to come together for a simple meal of soup and bread provided by local restaurants and support efforts to eliminate hunger in St. Louis Park. The event provided a variety of live entertainment, and participants were able to leave with a handcrafted ceramic bowl to remind them of the empty bowls in St. Louis Park. Thank you to all the volunteers who helped make this fundraising event so successful each and every year. Well, it's springtime when rain or snow melt gets into cracks and other defects in the pavement, creating potholes. When this moisture freezes, the resulting pressure causes the pavement to break and fail. Pothole patching on city streets is done year-round. Various roads running through St. Louis Park are owned by the city, county, or the state, and it's important to contact the appropriate maintenance agency if you have concerns about potholes or other road conditions. For potholes on city streets in St. Louis Park, call St. Louis Park Public Works at 952-924-2562. Potholes on county roads in Hennepin County, call 612-596-0300. Excelsior Boulevard and Minnetonka Boulevard are county roads maintained by Hennepin County. Potholes on state highways include Interstate 394, State Highways 7, 100, and 169. Call MnDot at 651-582-1550. When calling or using a website, please be ready to report the location by listing the street and closest intersection where the problem pothole exists and a house number or some way of identifying the location. If you're unsure of which office to call, contact St. Louis Park Public Works at 952-924-2562. Hey, be sure you check out our police department's Facebook page, #SLP Virtual Ride Along. Middle shift officers went on a virtual ride along recently and shared several posts about the calls so you can get an inside look at the type of work our great officers are doing every day. Also, the St. Louis Park Police Department invites you to neighborhood meetings to discuss quality of life issues in your area, present the police department's service delivery model, and provide an opportunity for you to meet the staff. Bring a neighbor along to the Oak Hill and South Oak Hill meeting Thursday, March 24th at 6:30 p.m. at Aquila Elementary School. That's in the gymnasium at Aquila. The Texatonka neighborhood on Tuesday, April 5th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. again at the Aquila Elementary School gymnasium. And Cobblecrest, Amherst, and Minnehaha neighborhood. Their meeting is on Thursday, April 7th from 6:30 to 7:30, again at Aquila Elementary School Gymnasium. Hey, also our fire department team, SLPFD, once again participated in the Fight for Air Climb, Minneapolis-St. Paul. The team placed 15th out of 23 in the firefighter and first responder category. Team captain Billy Breckel was one of the top fundraisers among all participants, and the team earned more than $2,500, exceeding their fundraising goal. The city has several employment opportunities available right now, as well as a variety of summer positions. You may view all of the full job descriptions and apply online at stlouispark.org/employment.html. The City of St. Louis Park is once again offering trees for sale at discounted prices. Each resident may purchase up to 3 trees for just $35 each. Trees are ordered through the city's program partner Tree Trust and will be offered while supplies last on a first-come, first-served basis for St. Louis Park property owners only. For more detailed information, go to treetrust.org/getatree/SLP tree sale. Well, as we mentioned, spring is in the air, and so is road construction season. You're invited to a self-guided open house to learn about upcoming construction on Highway 100 between 36th Street in St. Louis Park and Highway 62 in Edina. The open house is on Wednesday, March 30th from 5 to 7 p.m., and that'll be at Groves Academy, 3200 Highway 100 South. Minnesota Department of Transportation engineers and project managers will be available to discuss the reconstruction project, traffic impacts and detours, and to answer your questions. You can find more information on the MnDOT website, www.dot.state.mn.us/metro/projects Highway 100 SLP. With the recent warmer temps, we know many residents are eager to get out in their yards and do a little spring cleanup. The city's contractor will begin yard waste collection the week of April 4th. The brush drop-off site opens April 30th and possibly, if weather permits, a little earlier. For more information about yard waste disposal options starting in April, visit stlouispark.org/yardwaste.html. Now let's take a look at what's coming up with Lisa and Nate on the Rec Minute.
Hi, I'm Lisa Abernathy with your Rec Minute. We're thinking spring here in St. Louis Park Recreation Department and gearing up for the annual Lions Egg Hunt. This year's hunt for ages 3 to 8 will be held on Saturday, March 26th at the St. Louis Park Middle School. Participants will receive a bag to put their goodies in during the hunt and have a chance to win some fun prizes. We will also have a coloring contest at the event that will be judged by the St. Louis Park Lions Club members. The coloring contest form can be found on the city website or pick one up at the Rec Center. Entries must be received by 4:30 p.m. on Friday, March 25th at the Rec Center, or bring them to the event. Fee is $2 and pre-registration is suggested. Check-in begins at 10 a.m. There will be 2 separate hunt areas set up by ages. Ages 3 to 5 will begin promptly at 10:15, and the ages 6 to 8 hunt will begin at 10:20. Also, don't forget your camera. The Lions Club Lion will be on hand, and word is a certain bunny may be in the neighborhood as well. This program is sponsored by the St. Louis Park Lions Club. For more information or to register, visit stlouispark.org.
Hello, I'm Nate Rosa, Recreation Supervisor with your Rec Minute. Spring T-ball training camp is upon us. This program is perfect for your child if you're unsure about their T-ball abilities, if they are interested in our summer T-ball league, or if you want to brush up on their T-ball skills. St. Louis Park Town Team players will run this camp, teaching the basics of throwing, catching, hitting off of a tee, and position play, along with running bases. This camp is for ages 4 to 7 and will be held Saturdays, April 23rd to May 7th at Dakota Field near Peter Hobart Elementary. Course fee is $35 for residents and $40 for non-residents. For times and more information, or to register online, visit our website at www.stlouispark.org or head on down to the Rec Center and register in person. I'm Nate Rosa. We'll see you tomorrow night.
In this week's cover story, the City Council approved an $8.5 million plan for a covered multi-use sports and community facility adjacent to the city's rec center, expected to open in early 2017. The fabric-roofed building will include a refrigerated outdoor rink, but officials were quick to point out that it will support a host of uses and will be devoted to skating and hockey for only 4 months of the year. Cindy Walsh, the city's Operations and Recreation Director, stated, "We are truly building this facility for everyone. It's not just for hockey or skating. It will be a real community gathering place." Walsh mentioned soccer, softball, concerts, plays, farmers markets, family reunions, and community meetings as potential uses. A key to advancing the project was a major contribution from the St. Louis Park Hockey Association, which committed $2 million. The Hockey Association commits major resources to helping make the sport affordable. In addition to the Hockey Association's cash contribution, the group's rental payments are expected to cover the facility's annual operating costs. Also, the Rec Center's refrigeration system for the 2 existing indoor rinks and new facility is being installed right now. That is a major undertaking in itself, as Rec Center Manager Jason Isold explains.
The West Rink was the original ice plant from 1971, and here the East Rink that we're in currently right now, the system was from 1997. We're kind of taking advantage of some funding that was made available to us to upgrade our systems to eliminate our dependency on R22, which is being phased out as a part of the EPA's process. So right now the West Rink is under construction. We'll be replacing the refrigeration system, the rink floor, the dasher boards, doing some upgrades to our lighting to make us a little bit more energy efficient. And then that process has started now and will roll through probably the first part of July. Once that rink is done and completed and back up online, we'll come over here to the East Rink and do the same thing over here. Anticipation is that the East Rink will be completed hopefully sometime in early October, with both rinks coming back online before the busy hockey season starting in mid-October. So the overall total project cost for the refrigeration replacement is $4.8 million, and that includes everything from floor removal to new dasher boards to the new refrigeration system. The removal process is pretty extensive, as you can see from the photos that the current rink floors get cut into 680 pieces and removed one by one. So it's a time-consuming process, but it's something that we have to do to basically remove the floor, remove the subsurface, and put new surface back down, and then kind of build it all back up from there. So from start to finish, from the floor process, it's about an 8-week process. Outdoor project-wise, that project is $8.5 million, and like I said, we'll start that in March. The end of the March. And that project is very exciting. It's a unique opportunity. It incorporates a fabric-covered roof, which is a significant wow factor to that facility. It's something that you don't see every day here in St. Louis Park, or for that matter, the Midwest, or the U.S. in general. So we're excited to have that here as a part of our inventory of projects and new facilities.
Groundbreaking for the Outdoor Recreation Center is set for Monday, March 21st at 5:30 p.m. at the Rec Center, 3700 Monterey Drive. The event will take place on the west side of the Rec Center. Please park in the main lot and use the Rec Center main entrance, then follow the signs to the event. The skate park, formerly located on the west side of the Rec Center, will be temporarily moved for the 2016 season to Nelson Park at 2500 Georgia Avenue South. The temporary location will be ready for use on March 21st. The skate park will continue to be a parks and recreation amenity in the future. Well, that's it for this edition of Life in the Park. Remember, you can keep up to date in the park by visiting our Facebook page at facebook.com/St. Louis Park, or check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/St. Louis Park. A programming note, our show has moved to a new schedule every other week, and our next show will be on March 31st. Join us then for another edition of Life in the Park, right here on Park TV.